What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to do a video on Costco. Are they going to put big bullion dealers out of business? I mean, it's crazy, guys. If you haven't read the news, its story just came out yesterday from CNBC. They have sold upwards of $200 million a month, guys, in gold. That's 92,750 1-ounce Pamp Suisse bars a month. Insane in the membrane. Now, what's interesting about this article, I'm not going to read it because that's kind of boring. But what's interesting is the person that wrote this article, Jeff Cox, he obviously is not a Costco member because he puts in the story that he thinks they're selling it for about 2% above the spot price. I don't think that's correct. I think they're selling it a little bit cheaper than that. So to check this out, gold currently is trading at $23.47 per ounce. So 2% over that is, I think, a pretty high retail value for an actual gold bar. So, that would be, another, whatever, 46 bucks. Well, maybe that is pretty close. 23.47 times 2%. Yeah, it's about $47 over this number. So it would probably be closer to like 2,400 bucks is what Costco would have to be selling these for to make a whole 2% profit, which is pretty insane, guys. That literally they're only making 46 bucks on a $2,300 sale. That's pretty nuts, but that's bullion, right? That's how bullion trades. You go to your local coin shop. I don't know if they're selling these for 2,400, but I guess that's all relative, right? But here, so I've done this before. So how do you find this? Well, you can yourself go and Google search or Bing or whatever and just put gold bar Costco and it'll bring you to this link, 1-ounce gold bar Pamp Suisse. But if you don't have a Costco membership, good luck. So anyways, here we are at the Costco landing site for the 1-ounce bar. And like I've done in the past, I think I did a short on this. You have to hit refresh and it flashes it. So if you didn't see it, it was $23.69.99. See that? Right there, I'll point at with the pencil here so you guys can see it. It's kind of annoying. Sometimes it shows, sometimes it doesn't. I can't pause this. I'm not a tech computer guy by any means, but I do know how to sign in and hit the refresh page. There you go. Did you see it? $23.69.99. So why is Costco selling so many gold bars? Well, first of all, the average consumer that has a Costco membership makes good money. They have some pretty wealthy clientele. And it's not really the savings, I guess. Well, it's the perception of savings, but they don't carry a lot of SKUs. Now, I personally have never seen a gold bar in an actual Costco, but I have heard from other like Australian people, they have, it's like, I guess it's regular to have silver and gold bullion at their Costco's, which is quite interesting. But when they're transacting $200 million, well, they said 100 million to 200 million. 100 million is a lot too. So if they're getting that much trade at Costco, so again, my assumption is you have to wait for it to be in stock. You are using your Costco membership. If you have the business membership with the city card, I think you get another 4% off. Let me show you those particulars real quick. Okay, so if you just do a regular membership, it's 20 or 60 bucks a year. If you do the 120 a year, it's a 2% reward. So you get your 2% back, but it's not really money. You get it back in a certificate, which is real spending. It's like a gift card, but it's just kind of like this thing they mail you. And they basically say you've got X amount of dollars to spend here. And if you lose that piece, you can always go to the customer service counter. They'll still give you back your 2% reward. And if you got this membership and you fail to spend enough to earn the full 2% reward to pay for your $120 a year membership, let's say you only did $2,000 worth of shopping, so you only got $40 back, but you paid $120 for the membership. They would give you the difference back between the two memberships. So they'd give you, whatever, $20 back. So that way, even though you're paying extra for this, but you don't get to fully use the 2% reward to pay for it, they'll give you the difference back so that you only spent $60. So they're pretty cool about that. Again, that's kind of unheard of, but you have to go to the customer service center, and which is in every single front of a Costco, and they'll give it to you. So anyways, so people are buying gold. You're getting it from a company that can mail it to you. Obviously, it costs them, I would say at least $10 to mail a $2,000 piece of gold with insurance and all that good stuff. And then they also have their City Card. So their City Card, which is a Visa, has additional benefits. So again, the 2% you get back. Here we go. And then if you make additional purchases, so let's say and sounds really weird, you're not using cash, going to the local coin shop. So you buy the gold coin for $23.69. And you get 2% back from your, well, it gets added to your card, right? So you get that award later in the year or whenever your membership renews. And then if you're using a City Card, so if you got approved with the City Card, you'd get an additional 2%. So it's almost like you're getting pretty darn close to $100 off a bar. So basically 4% off. So that is why they're selling so many of these, because you're basically getting it below spot at the end of the day, right? So you have to wait, there still is the risk if you don't pay. So again, if you didn't pay the card off every single month, let's say you floated on there, well, obviously they're going to make their money back and then some, because I'm sure the regular interest rate on a card like this is probably upwards of 15, maybe 20% nowadays with rates or where they're at. But still, that's why they're selling so many bars, because people that are Costco members, again, those that choose to pay the $120 a year to get the executive membership, they get 2% reward back. So if they buy a 1 ounce bar at current prices, they'd have $46 waiting for them at the end of the year or whenever their membership renews. And if they're using their City Card, again, if they have one, they're getting an additional $46. So again, $100 off an ounce of gold sounds like a pretty good deal. And it's from a company that's well known. They're mailing it to you, and that's probably why they're out of stock of it. But that's a ton of transacting. So my question to you guys is, where is Costco sourcing these 1 ounce Pamp Suisse bars? Like, I didn't even know that many even existed, right? So if supposedly 92,000, well, what was my math again? Here's my math. So I took the story. So I said, how many? So this is 200 million a month. Again, this is a month, not in a year. This is a 1 month period. It is supposedly they're selling 92,750 1 ounce Pamp Suisse, hopefully I'm saying that right, carded bars a month. So the question is, does Pamp Suisse even make 92,750 ounces? Are there even that many that exist? Probably. There's probably quite a few. But let's look at some like mintages of, like, say, American Silver Eagles, or not Silver Eagles, Gold Eagles or Buffaloes, and see. I guess we can look up the Pamp Suisse mintages. I think they post them. Let's check. All right, so I did a search. I'm on moneymetals.com, and it's, you can buy a Pamp Suisse from them for $24.45. So they got $103 premium on it, which whatever. But this is so funny. So if you got the coin for you got the bar for $23.69, and then you take $100 off because that's your 2% back for the Costco membership executive that you pay $120 a year for, but you buy other stuff with that, and you get 2% back in your city. So you can get it for $23.69 minus $100. So you get it for $22.69, and you technically could sell that bar here to Money Metals for $3 profit. Wouldn't that be crazy, guys? You spend like thousands of dollars. I mean, so again, do you guys understand why that Costco sells so many of these? They're basically getting the bars for what people like Money Metals or Amex or whatever would pay somebody for the bar. So as a member, again, if you're okay getting your 2% back and your 2% back from your Citi card, again, you have to have one. Not everyone has one that shops there. That's why they're selling out so fast, because people have discovered the loophole. And those people are ones of wealth, people that have the money to do that. So that's basically what it's all about. You're able to basically purchase something that's very desirable, very liquid, at below what a place is like this would be willing to pay to you. But I can't figure it out. I can't find like the mintages on it. To me, it's amazing that this company can produce enough of these. And if they are truly selling 92,750 a month, like how do other suppliers even have them in stock? If it's such a high demand. But maybe that's maybe that's what these guys are known to do. They make, a ton of these. Obviously, it's a very well-known, beautiful design. It's also very highly copied in China and other countries. We don't want to just pick on China here, but they have a carbon neutral one. Like, what does that mean? So I didn't even realize they had a carbon neutral one, but it doesn't say mintages. Let's see where to buy. It says MTB, Atmex, Gold Avenue, and Pamp product retailers. Okay. But they're not saying like how many they make. And let's go back. So if we decided against the non-carbon neutral ones, I wonder why that took so long to click on. Okay, here's a regular one. And yeah, there's nothing on here saying the mintages, at least on the site. Now, you do know they put like a serial number on each one. There's a certificate. So whatever bar that you're getting, you can go to pamp.com, put in the certificate number to make sure it is indeed authentic. There's the, I don't know what that is. I guess that's a URL code. I forgot what the true name of that is. But they have a Veriscan product. And obviously, if you see one of these in real life and it looks like really thick, these bars are not thick. They're heavy, but they're not thick. So that's another tell that they're fake. But anyways, we're not talking about fakes here. We're talking about the actual fact that this company is able to supply Costco 92,750 bars a month, and the fact that they're selling out as soon as they hit the website. But now you guys understand why they're selling out, because people can get them for below or pretty much where a company like an Atmex or Money Metals, whoever your favorite is, SD Bullion, would actually pay a consumer for the bar. I don't think too many people are going to take a bar, mail it to SD Bullion or Atmex. Maybe people do that don't have a coin shop near them, but if you need to liquidate, you're way better just going to a coin shop, and getting, it appears they're willing to pay below spot, which is kind of crazy. But, if you were to sell something like this on eBay, would that even make sense? Well, here's your competition. If you decide to sell this bar on eBay, 2416 is the cheapest from Bullion LLC. Lots of feedback. Obviously, Liberty 2422. So you'd have to be cheaper than these guys, although this is not the Fortuna one. Here we go. Here's the Fortuna one. So the Fortuna one does have a premium on it, 2436. So yeah, if you put one on eBay for 2420 with free shipping, and you, the seller, are willing to pay $20 to ship it to someone, so you're ultimately selling it for $24.20, but $20 of it's going to shipping. But then at least another 8% is going to eBay for bullion. So that would absolutely suck. And they'll charge you on the shipping too. So you, as a seller, if you sold your bar and you wanted to be the cheapest on eBay, you would probably pay $20 for shipping and handling insurance, and probably another $190 in eBay fees. So if you're going to sell one for $24.20 to beat the lowest price on eBay. A, you have to have good feedback because otherwise people are going to think you're fake. And B, you better have gotten that bar well under $2,200 or you're going to lose money, right? So is it make more sense to take this into your local coin shop and sell it for, $2,200? I don't know. It's kind of the same, right? So people have kind of already figured out the number. So again, if you sell it on eBay, you'll probably get $2,200 after it's all said and done. If you list it for $2,420, if you took it to your local coin shop, I don't think they'll give you a spot. I don't think they're paying spot for bars, but maybe they would. Maybe they would for a Pamp. Again, it depends on what they need. But if you're a coin shop, are you really going to pay someone spot for something that people can get for $24.36 online? How much can they actually sell it for in shop? $2,300? I don't know. That's below spot right now. So there's not a lot of margin to be made. So I wouldn't expect a coin shop to give you more than spot for the actual bar. But you'd be better off bringing it to a coin shop, is what I'm saying. Or a pawn shop or whatever. Whoever would give you a spot, you'd be better off than selling it on eBay at $24.20, but then paying eBay $200 and then having the risk, mailing it to someone and insuring it and all that stuff. So anyways, guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Is this crazy? Is Costco going to put one of these large retail places out of business? Are they taking money away from coin shops, or are coin shops cool with this? Because again, you're a coin shop and you gave someone $2,200 for this piece of gold and you can sell it for $2,400. So that's good margin. But if you gave someone $2,200 and gold goes down and now you got to sell it for $2,100 and you're losing, like, is that something the coin shop's even excited about? I guess it depends on the coin shop. Now, the one I go to does have a very large selection of 1 ounce and different fractional gold, pretty huge amount. And I know that's not everything they have. But for like a smaller mom and pop coin shop, maybe carrying a 1 ounce gold bar sucks. It's not as exciting as carrying $2,000 of cost worth of actual collectible coins that obviously have bigger margins and so forth. So let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about this? Does this make sense? Is this surprising? To me, it was surprising. I can't believe Costco selling 200 million worth of 1 ounce Pamp Suisse a month. It's crazy. So, but I don't know. There seems to be plenty of these going around. It's not like you can't find them. So whoever's buying them and keeping them, this company is still making plenty more to share with others. So as always, guys, I appreciate you guys watching my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. And again, let me know in the comments what you think about this interesting story that I found interesting. And do you shop at Costco? Do you have a Costco membership? And if you do, have you ever thought of buying a 1 ounce gold bar from them? I guess I would if I was in the market for a gold bar and I had the city card and I do have the executive membership for the 2% off. I don't have the city card, but if I could get another, 2% off, would that get me excited? I don't know. I'm not. People that are buying gold are not buying it for fun. They're buying it to park some money. But again, you could also park money. That bank that's struggling, a New York community bank, they're offering on an arm 5.55%. So if you park some money with them, they're willing to give you 5.55%. That's the highest paying yield that's out there. That's not a CD. It's crazy, which leads me to believe they need some money. But that's a separate story. As always, guys, I appreciate you guys watching my channel. I'll catch you in the next one.